All right, man. So the Detroit Pistons wait for the 2023 free agency. Stand pack, roll with Stewart, roll with Livers, roll with Olynyk, roll with whoever gonna play the four, or should they go out there and trade for John Collins? Now, apparently, we talked about John Collins all off season, and the Atlanta Hawks have been trying to move him all off season. He hasn't been included in the deal. At some point, his deal is going to be looked at as team friendly with inflation and where the NBA is going. Or should the Pistons wait till next year and add, Kyle Kuzma, Kristaps Porzingis, or somebody else? Don't forget Jeremy Grant. We'll be back on the free agent market next year too if he don't resign in his hometown in Portland. But let's talk about it. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance if get notification, go live and drop video. And if I ain't say it, check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist for more videos like this. And my thing is, it's a good question. It's a real good question. I heard Atlanta is interested in getting Devon Mitchell, which I don't really know how that works. I don't think Trae Young going nowhere. I'm not sure if DeJounte Murray can officially be moved again, so I don't know. But like I said before, I mean, Collins is interesting. He's very very interesting. Once you once you kind of look at it, you know what I'm saying. He's very very interesting. So he stretched the floor, move his feet a little bit. Defensively, it's kind of like where he's not a great defender, um, and I think that's kind of where they need to kind of. I think that's the criteria for that position. I think you need a great defender, especially if you're gonna keep Sadiq Bey long term. I think you need a great defender, and then when you start looking at the alternatives, I mean, think about it for a minute. What if you bring in Kristaps Porzingis next year? Um, I mean, you heard what Anthony Edwards said about him. He said he don't understand why people rate. I'm paraphrasing Rudy Gobert before Gobert got traded to Minnesota as a great rim defender. He thought Kristaps Porzingis was a better rim defender. You got to ask yourself, can Jalen Durham and Kristaps Porzingis work? Absolutely. It's a risk for sure. It's a big risk because Kristaps Porzingis ain't never injured. But with John Collins, I mean, I think you can get him. I think you can throw something together to the Atlanta Hawks to get him. You know, but but what they need is an elite defender, and I think what you're getting with if you plug Kristaps Porzingis in the middle of that defense, you play. I think at that point you can get away with Durham. You can get away with Durham and Porzingis. People gonna say, well, why we can't get away with Bagley and Durham playing? Because Kristaps Porzingis can stretch the floor. He's a little bit more athletic, and also he can defend the rim. So that's the difference. So that's the difference right there. But with John Collins, you give somebody that can shoot it. He can take off dribble a little bit. He can, rebound and shoot the ball well. He's gonna give you that stretch for it. But I think that I think that Isaiah Stewart can kind of grow into a John Collins type of player. Honestly, I truly do think he can grow into a John Collins type of player. You look at him 6'9", 235. What's Isaiah Stewart? He got to be around the same height. 6'8", 250. I believe he cut weight this summer as well too. So I think he's starting to get down to that weight. Strong guy. I think he can do some things that John Collins can do. And I think this year, I like John Collins. I love him a lot. But one thing the Pistons, he give you good numbers too. I mean, look at the numbers he give you. He gave last year, he gave you 16 and 8. 2019, 2020 gave you 20 and 41 games at lockout year, 20 and 10. He flirted around the 20 and 10 level, but I think for the Pistons, they need somebody that's going to come out there and be a great defender. I think that's the difference. I think they need somebody that's going to come out there and defend at a high level. They don't need nobody that's going to go out here, get another shot, dribble, do all that fancy shit. They need somebody that's going to defend at a high level. And that's the honest truth. So, like I said before, I like John Collins. I like John Collins. But but I think next year you wait. And I think when you look at next year, I think who you go after next year is Kristaps Porzingis. And I know a lot of people not gonna like it. I know a lot of people not gonna be fans of it because he's been injured and all that type of stuff. But unless Sadiq Bey have a really big year, then you worry about making the money fit. And I think Wiggins can get away playing a little power forward too. You got to remember Porzingis, he younger than Andrew Wiggins. That's crazy, right? He's probably not bringing back Christian Wood. So some of these other guys, they won't be free agents. So, like I said before, you got Kyle Kuzma in there, but he don't shoot the ball well. He don't But Porzingis already making 31, so he got a player option. He got to be at the end of his contract. So I don't know if he opts into that player option or he opts out. But if he opts in, you always can trade for him. So yeah, he had one more year after next year. He'll be 36 million. He'll be 28. I mean, if he opts in, you can get him on a rental year. He didn't work with Luka. Luka was too ball dominant for you. But last year he did give 51 games. I mean, he often injured. That's the issue. But look at the points, 20 points per game last year. He gave 8 rebounds. You like to see that number, double digit for his size. He didn't shoot the 3 ball particularly well last year, but previous years he shot it solid. So he might be the guy. And I think the reason you target him over Collins is the way he defend the rim. It's as simple as that. The way he defend the rim. No more, no less. It's the way that he defend the rim. It's the way that he defend the rim. So, I mean, that's what I'm looking at. But Collins, I mean, you look at the other people. Maybe you bring back maybe you bring back Jeremy Grant. I doubt it though. Especially if Sadiq Bey break out, but I think Porzingis might be the man. I think he might be the man. This is my opinion. I think he might be the man. So, it'd be interesting, but they got avoided that spot. But it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be real interesting. It's gonna be real interesting. But yeah, they got to hold at that position. Do I think somebody on the roster? Do I think somebody on the roster? I mean, somebody on the roster can fill that position. Yeah, somebody might step up and take the bull by the horns. But I think whoever gonna take the bull by the horns, they got to bring something defensively. Now, I think they got to bring something defensively. That's my opinion. I think they got to bring some defensively. I think they got to bring something big defensively. That's my opinion. You got to be able to stretch the floor out. John Collins, he able to stretch the floor out. You know, but hey, that is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit on notification, increase chance of notifications. We'll live drop video. Financially want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Financially want to support the channel. Appreciate that. Cash App, $ CJ Good3, all that's there. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. Reach out on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. Appreciate that. Follow me on Spotify, Anchor. One time for the one time. Peace.